2 King 1. So Ahaziah, from the previous chapter, we know that he did evil in God's sight, and now he fell and injured himself, and instead of asking God, he wanted to consult Baal-zebub, the god of Ekron. So God sent word to Elijah, against him, that he will not leave the bed. And so he sent people, like commanders, twice to Elijah, but Elijah got called fire from heaven and consumed them. The third captain was he feared, I don't know if he feared God or if he heard about the two other captains, but he was humble for sure. So I think, didn't intend to kill Elisha, but took him to the king, and the king died according to Elisha's word. So I think this shows that God, similar to what he said, he is a jealous God. He's not going to let people like in a way like lower his status, and especially the king of Israel, the king of Judah, and that the way that they conduct themselves and the way that they worship will tell other countries about God. They are God's representative. And so these kings that we've been reading about, not a lot of them have portray God in a good light. And because of their disobedience, God had to bring a lot of judgment. And I think that actually caused people around to not treat God with the respect that he deserved. So I think thinking about it in that way, they really messed up. And I think if I were God, I would have done something similar. It's like God is their creator, their savior, their rescuer, and yet these kings are going off worshiping other gods, consulting gods that doesn't exist. And so I would be like, what are you doing? To them too. But it's interesting that God doesn't always have good rulers ruling over them. It's like he lets bad rulers rule over them too. He lets people who are like this rule over them. And so that kind of is hard to understand, God's omnipotent and that he lets this happen. So it's just hard to understand, but it is what he chose to do.